Hello everyone, welcome to episode 4 of the Land Rover fire truck conversion build. In this episode we will be looking at putting the chassis together. So pull up a pew, grab a brew, grab some biscuits, sit back and enjoy the show. Gearbox has been completed and now being placed into the chassis member. The plastic so far in the kit has been alright. It's not too bad. There's tiny little bits of flash here and there all over the place, but clean up is relatively quick and relatively simple. Just if you're building one of these, just watch out for the sink marks. You might want to put a little bit of filler in them. As we can see, I've now started the construction of the rear axle. Rear drum brakes being fitted to the axle along with the stub axles. Just as a point of reference, the stub axles going through the hole in the rear drum brakes, it's a little bit tight, so be a bit careful and make sure you get everything lined up straight. Leaf springs being fitted to either side of the rear axle. Just as another point of reference, if you are building this, the pins on the underside of the leaf springs, the locating holes on either side of the rear axle, they are a little bit tight, so be careful and make sure everything is all lined up straight before you start pushing to get everything home. rear axle and suspension assembly being fitted to the rear of the chassis, along with the full exhaust system being fitted. Just as a note for the exhaust, be a little bit careful because it is a bit fiddly, and you need more than two hands to get this fitted in. It takes a little bit of time, but just work your way through it and you'll get it in and it'll be fine. Rear drive shaft being fitted, just as a point of reference, it is a little bit fiddly, so take your time, don't rush, and it will all go in and it will sit very nicely. Hello. Now, what we've got now is the end result of a little bit of work to put all the bits and pieces on for the chassis, which is now looking rather good, to be fair. It needs to be primed, and then in some certain areas around the back and maybe a little bit at the front, I'm going to put some oily steel on. Then I'm going to go over that with some AK Worn Effects, and then go over the whole thing with some Vallejo black grey. And then in those areas where I've put the worn effects in, I'm going to chip it back so that it looks a little bit worn and used. The other thing that I want to do is with the Aqua line, they've got some rust colours as well. I've ordered them, but they haven't arrived yet, so I shall wait for them to arrive and then I shall carry on weathering this up. So for now, I'm going to leave this as it is. It just remains for me to say thank you very much for watching. If you haven't done so, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell for the notifications so that you get notified every time I upload content. Due to the world events, please stay safe, please keep well, stay in as much as you can, and I will see you in episode 5.